again. Yeah. If you ain't never calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that, she in the county ring song. Yeah, risk taker, beat that block with 50 on it. Yeah, hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got for a cousin, don't slide but won't. I get that when this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories, be the for. Hey, another we need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with think you gon'
starting at shooting guard at 6'6", number 24.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the New Orleans Pelicans. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Harper, also Johnson out there. Hill is out there with Jermaine O'Neal, and it's Abdul Rahim in at the 4 spot. And for Sacramento, Chamberlain is out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then it's Bryant. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Kelly in at the small forward position. Now it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now. On the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Maxey against Harper. Out to Kobe. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Johnson outside. Clock at 6. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
There's the drive. Stojakovic dishes to Bryant. It's tipped. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Harper with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Harper.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Maxey looking it over. Takes it inside, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Harper the pass to Hill. Back to Harper. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Maxey into the lane. Sacramento moving it around. Chamberlain with the basket.
And keeping that head on a swivel. Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Now here's Harper. Pass to Abdul Rahim. Banked in off the glass.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ryan against Johnson. He's got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look for it.
Abdul Rahim's shot is good.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
Maxey against Harper. Pass to Kobe from downtown, and Abdul-Rahim pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Harper, fires from deep, and another three for New Orleans.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
All right, fans, get up and get loud. It's the Sacramento Kings Street Team.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
More time for your Sacramento Kings Street
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Maxey, pass to Stojakovic. Sinks the three-pointer.
And how about that quick fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now, here's Harper. He has 5. Here's Abdul-Rahim. O'Neal is screen on Stojakovic. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
That shot wide open. Stojakovic has got his second bucket of the night.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
O'Neal sets the screen for Harper. Shot from 12. Christie against Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Back to Johnson. Over Christie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Teague is checked in for the Kings. Outside Arenas, a 3-ball, and another 3 for Sacramento.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Harper, and Harper slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring output.
Here's Johnson, and he drops it in from the low post. Johnson's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Arenas with the screen for Teague. On the wings to Stojakovic. Pelicans with the rebound. Johnson kicks to Harper. Over Arenas. Harper, no good. The Kings trail by 7. Pass to Teague. Nene with the screen on Harper. Christie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game.
at the line for 2, Christie.
And he knocks down the first one. Smith checked in for Stojakovic. Both good from the line that time. 46 seconds left in the first. Johnson outside. Driving in, and the rejection by Smith.
He's always a talented defender, Smith, staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Smith sets the pick for T. Back to Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
For three, Ellis hits it from three-point range. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Rising and punching it was an angry finish.
He wanted that dunk to stand out for sure. That one, no good. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Pelicans lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Magic Johnson is out there with Ellis. Then it's McGinnis, and it's Van Arsdale in at the 3 slot. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Mikan. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Kelly dishes to Chamberlain. And the layup falls. Chamberlain got his second basket.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Here's Van Arsdale. Still scoreless. Pass to Mikan. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Barbosa against Johnson. Barbosa passes to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Ellis outside. Here's Van Arsdale. Johnson outside. Oh, Magic Johnson playing big.
Well, I like the recognition there. He has the size advantage. Take it.
Mayo drives in. Barbosa against Johnson. Barbosa kicks to Mayo. 6 to shoot. Barbosa with a screen for Mayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And the rejection by Smith. And they recover it. Offensive rebound. Johnson outside. There goes Magic. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. Johnson with it. Now Mayo defending. Shots good by Ellis.
Pushing the action. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And some changes here for the Kings. Christie's checked in for Smith. Kobe comes in for O.J. Mayo. And Maxey subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Here's Kelly. Scoreless thus far. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Harper, he's checked in for Ellis. Harper against Maxey. Harper the pass to Johnson. There's the screen. To the middle. There's the steal. Here's Kobe. Kobe finishing the break.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
Outside Hill. Pass to McGinnis. Sacramento grabs the miss. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hill passes to Abdul-Rahim. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to shot,
the previous play is under review.
is that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effective.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
A lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here is Hill. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Harper wide open. And again, no good by New Orleans. Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's Kobe. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Hill passes to McGinnis. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Harper against Christie. Pass to Bryant. Over to the left wing. Kelly. Off target from outside.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Johnson inside. Working on Bryant. Last outing for the Pelicans. It was a loss to Brook Christie. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Guinness has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Rise again, and the layup is up and in. Abdul-Rahim's got 4 points this quarter.
And you know what makes Abdul-Rahim so hard to handle in that low post is the number of moves he has. It's just a matter of which one is he going to use.
Here's Kelly. Chamberlain down low. McGinnis covering. It's stolen by Hill. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one. The Kings trail by 4. Kicks it out to Maxey. Chamberlain against Johnson. makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Kings, Wilt Chamberlain, shooting 1.
Chamberlain no good on the free throw. Pass to Harper. Johnson the screen. With 1 on the clock, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans ahead. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You know, for the Pelicans, you watch their games, they've had some highs, some lows, still putting it all together.
Which you could say about most teams around this time of year.
Yeah, not a big insight, big fella.
What?
No, we're just messing with you. We're just messing with you.
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie.
It was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Pelicans leading. We've got Stojakovic. Maxey out there with Bryant. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Harper. Going inside. Another miss by Harper.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Smith finds Maxey. Sent back by O'Neal. Hill dishes to Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Here's O'Neal. He's covered by Maxey. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Harper. Harper's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Maxey. No scoring in this one. Good on the shot.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Smith against Hill. Johnson with a screen on Smith. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Chamberlain. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Maxey passes to Smith. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Chamberlain. Out to Kobe. Fires for 3. What a shooter! What a shooter! Kobe Bryant.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Chamberlain with the block. Left side, Bryant. For the lead. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
That one is off. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. And the Kings making a change here. Nene's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Johnson. Oh, the advantage of size out of the backcourt. Magic Johnson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Bryant for the lead. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. Abdul-Rahim's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Harper. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They set the pick. Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And in that pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hand.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New Orleans. And Willie Green wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Substituting on the court.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. New Orleans moving the ball around.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Now here is Barbosa. He has yet to score. Shots good by Stojakovic.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the 3-ball is his specialty.
O'Neal sets the screen for Johnson. Outside Harper. From the arc. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Arenas against Johnson. Nene setting the pick for Arenas. And there's the drive. Here's Stojakovic. That's good. And Arenas with the assist. Stojakovic has got it all tied up now for the Kings.
What control from Stojakovic on the jumper. He can find offense just about anywhere.
Tries it from 9. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Christie. Lots of room. And the basket is good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
New Orleans gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight. Knocked down 5 of them. Harper the pass to Abdul-Rahim. And the rebound goes to Nene.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Barbosa. Good on the bucket. And the Kings lead by 2.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle for the Kings.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And they've all...
also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Good on the second free throw. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Christie with the screen on McGinnis. Kelly passes to Christie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to McGinnis. There's a good screen. It's rebounded by Kelly.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Oh, and on to Kumbo. Hammers it in.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Pelicans trail by 5. Johnson outside. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Good work there as it goes. Aikens got his second basket of the game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. In the corner, it's Arenas. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Outside for Arenas. Over in the corner, Christie. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. It's all tied in Sacramento. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Hill. Ellis is out there with McGinnis. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the four-man position. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Here's McGinnis. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And Teague's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. It's stolen by Hill. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Now here's Teague. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on
as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Van Arsdale. Teague covering. Here's the screen. Pass to McGinnis. The 15-footer. Good. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Kelly. Screen by Giannis. He takes it in. Makes it off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Inside. Van Arsdale. Good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Timeout, Kings. Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Chamberlain's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stojakovic comes in for Kristen. Kobe's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And Maxey's subbed in for T. And New Orleans also making a change. O'Neal's checked in for McGinnis. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. For Sacramento, they've got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Ellis against Bryant. Ellis, the pass to Van Arsdale. Back to Ellis. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's just his first turnover of the game, so we'll give him a pass on that one.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Sacramento's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Bryant, a screen on Harper. Maxey kicks to Stojakovic. Good on the three-point shot. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento.
And with that 3, the second of the half, he equaled his total from before the break.
Hill has the open look. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Now, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Johnson. Sacramento making their last shot. McGinnis, the pass to Johnson. Outside Harper. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Kelly.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Maxey. Into the lane, and he banks the layup in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Christie's checked in for Sacramento. Pelicans trail by 6. Harper with the ball. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Here's Johnson. Now O'Neal. Missed on the 3. Bryant with it. And it's Johnson picking him up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Maxey. 16 feet away. Another shot. Fires the three. And it's off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
That one drops.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Bryant. Lets it fly from 18. The basket is good.
And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
For three. Christie there for the rebound.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Now, here is Hill. Outside Harper. Stolen by Stojakovic. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Magic.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
The shot is good.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Now, here's Harper. O'Neal going to work down low.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
They double-team Kobe. Stolen by O'Neal.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over. Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for your Kings, Kobe Bryant.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
O'Neal! The long shot, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Wilt Chamberlain. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Maxey fires. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. Now it's time to present our player of the game.
my city. We on. Yeah, back got my jeans. That one I won't put some. Yeah, I didn't let that. You didn't let that turn you up. I see. Alright. Every time we walking, we the ones. I like that green, but I'm in love with blue hunters. Yeah, when I'm in Miami, phone whip, go paint a mirror. On the gutter, we treat bad. We make bad. Ooh, I know she a savage. She recording it. Keep that bum from out our business, love. Yeah, keep your bum friends from out our business, please. Yeah, I get a flight right now for you and your friends and them. Yeah, trying to come introduce you to my city. You my baby, huh? You know good girls who don't come outside get cheated on. You know when we come to your city, we turn your city up. You know SI wasn't enough, we want them VVs, huh? They make no VVs, huh? Girl, come outside now. I'm trying to go round for round. I'm trying to go tit for tat. I'm treating like safety net. No strings attached. Alright, I'm outside. Where you at? Alright, I'm making my head is mad. Yeah, when I'm in Miami, phone whip, go paint a mirror. On the gutter, we treat bad. We make bad. Ooh, I know she a savage. She recording it. Keep that bum from out our business, love. Yeah, keep your bum friends from out our business, please. Yeah, I get a flight right now for you and your friends and them. Yeah, trying to come introduce you to my city.
Time to turn the heat up like it's Bali. Throwing all these bands while we in. Horseman out. Roof gun out, we driving down to Venice.
She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Driving on the lock.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. They've got Kobe Bryant, also Tyrese Maxey out there, and it's Stojakovic in at the power forward position. And for the Rockets, they've got Miller, and it's Pressey in at the small forward position. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, B.A., it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body, and mentally, it might be even more difficult.
Now Maxey. Over to the wing. Here's Stojakovic. From outside, off the mark. Here's West. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Miller. Misses the three. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. That one's good by Stojakovic.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Here's Malone. Houston working the ball around. Pressey. No good on the three. And just about a minute into this first quarter.
I'll tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Miller. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bryant outside. Maxey on the wing. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Pressey. Maxey covering. Here's Bryant. Here he goes. And then Bryant with the dunk.
That was a slick drive and throwdown by Bryant. Just cruising in for that crush.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
and so he hits both.
7'2" Abdul-Jabbar is such a remarkable player, so talented, and you got to love that unblockable signature skyhook shot that he mastered from an early age.
Now here's Maxey, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the screen. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Out to the right wing. Going inside. Stojakovic passes to Maxey. Shot on the wing. Stojakovic grabs the board.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And Bryant gets it to go.
When he gets going downhill, any kind of momentum towards the hoop, it's really hard to slow him down.
Miller against Bryant. Pass to West. Here's Malone. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And you can see how confident Malone is inside. I mean, he feels like he can score on anybody from there.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. It's Christie with a drive. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now, 3 for 3.
Bryant demonstrating how confident he is, because to me it looks like he feels he can score whenever he wants to.
That one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Barbosa gets it to go.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Here's West. No points yet. Pass to Malone. From down in the low post, it goes.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Crosses over, and the layup is good. Barbosa's got 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Not too many defenders are blocking Kareem inside. One, he's too big, he's too powerful, and he's too skilled.
Here's Barbosa. He's got 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game. That one's off. So both teams making some changes here. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
Nifty move. West misses. The Kings have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Here's Miller. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Kings leading. Picked by Smith. It's Bryant with a drive. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
There's Kobe drawing the defense's attention and then making a play for his teammate.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Houston with another miss.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Pass to Embry. The shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Love the physical play from Malone, forcing the defender into a tough situation and drawing the whistle.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. Here's the screen by Bryant. Outside Christie. The three is up. The rebound by Malone. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Coulibaly against Christie. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Coulibaly against Christie. Outside Watson from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Christie. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
That shot was made possible by the work of Nene setting the screen.
Here's West. It's Watson on the wing. And Houston, another three. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's Houston leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Coulibaly. Shot clock at 5. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second-chance opportunities.
Pass to T. There's the drive. Here's Chamberlain. Smith outside. They set the pick. Here's Kelly. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely
and great bet to go.
Here's Arenas. Defended by Watson. Offensive rebound, Kings. Kelly, the pass to Chamberlain. Here's Kelly. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Here's Nelson. Checked by T. Nelson passes to Watson. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Timeout called. Sacramento. So the Kings making a change here. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
The Rockets lead by 5. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's West. Another one falls for Houston.
Boy, that's a nice looking stroke from the mid-range area. Shoulder squared, elbow in perfect alignment, follow through. Jerry West, picture perfect.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Brian, back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Arenas, defended by Watson. Arenas passes to Antetokounmpo, and it's rejected.
Got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
Here's Watson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Houston leading by 9. Pass to Pressey. Here's West. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Here's Maxey. The Rockets pull it in. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Watson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Kings trail by 11. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Outside Christie. There's the screen. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Maxey. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Rockets lead by 11. Take it away. Here's Chamberlain. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Pressey passes to Miller. They double him with Bryant. Pass to Pressey. Back to Miller. This one for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Christie's got room, and he drains the quick shot. Christie's got 6. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Miller. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And the Rockets lead by 9.
You trust him and expect him to make those mid-range jumpers. Especially against loose defense like that.
Here's the pick. Christie passes to Chamberlain, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
59 seconds left in the first half. Here's West. Miller on the wing. Shoots over Bryant. And another basket for Houston.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Kings trail by 9. Outside Christie. On the wing, Bryant. The 3. Embry grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's the 3. And there's Christie. That one's good on the assist by Bryant. 9 points in the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Pressey, defended by Christie. Here's Miller. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Miller's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here's Bryant outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And the triple tightens this game up going into the break. Should be an exciting second half.
And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And that game against Orlando, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Houston Rockets.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp.
Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's West. Taking a look at Sacramento, we've got Maxey. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Miller on the wing, covered by Bryant. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Miller can't get it to go. And Maxey's got the ball here for Sacramento. They trail by 6. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row.
When Maxey has the ball, you got to keep him from getting downhill, or he's just going to take those points.
Houston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to West. Here's Pressey, defended by Christie. Pressey, shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 7.
He was free to fire at his leisure there. Not much resistance.
To the paint. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Christie. Drops one in from the wing. Christie's got 11 points.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's West. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. 10 points for him.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Now here's Maxey, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Bryant, right side. 5 on the clock. Miller pulls it in.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's West. Maxey covering. And Maxey over to help. Houston working the ball around. Miller can't get it to go.
That's his shot. And one I'm sure he wants back.
Christie with the ball. He's got 11. Pass to Stojakovic. 3-pointer. And another miss by Sacramento. The Rockets lead by 7. Now here's Miller. Maxey covering. They get the rebound. Malone. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, that big reach of Malone, so effective on the glass, helping him to get to the loose ball so he can throw it back in the hole.
It's stolen away. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's West. Here's Malone. Banked it in off the glass. Malone's got 10.
That is a big man finish on the fast break from Malone.
Now here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Here's Stojakovic. Crafty move. And he... sinks the layup.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Here's West. Maxey covering. Pass to Miller. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 14 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And here's Bryant outside. The putback. No good that time. Houston leading by 11. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Coulibaly, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Sacramento with some changes.
Substitution on the board.
Sacramento on D. And he banks in the layup. Coulibaly's got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Barbosa gets it to go.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Here's Miller. Takes it inside. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Barbosa. Got a hand on it. Here's West. Coulibaly on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Coulibaly's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
Kings trail by 16. There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. To the middle. It's intercepted. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Miller. Good on the shot. Miller's got 18.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Smith passes to Kelly. Pass to Nene. Here's Kelly. Clock at 6. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Kelly's got his second basket.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Houston up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm. This to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Embry in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's West, outside Watson. And the shot's good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Barbosa. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Barbosa passes to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Inside. Oh! Don't let Giannis in!
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Christie. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket. They've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Down low. Here's West. And the layup falls. And the Rockets lead by 12.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Picked his pocket. Here's Embry. Antetokounmpo covering. Towns outside. Houston working the ball around. Here's Watson. Sacramento grabs the miss. On the wing, Christie. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Just 5 on the clock. And another miss by Sacramento. Houston leading by 12. Here's West. Here's Towns. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Towns. Christie with a steal. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Houston with it. They led by as many as 18. And Doug Christie has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Both teams changing it up here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Miller outside. Pass to Malone. Here's West. Maxey covering. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Miller. Houston with another miss.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
To win the drought. Kelly, shot's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The Kings call timeout. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career. I had to pack it up that way.
So the Kings making a change here. Christie's checked in.
How sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
The free ball is down!
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Now Miller. Oh, no good on the layup.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Miller against Bryant.
Rockets foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Maxey. Quick two, all net.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Bryant against Miller. Yes, sir, with the three.
It's not complicated or tricky. Stojakovic can shoot the ball, and that's why you trust him to knock it down late.
It's stolen by Maxey. Now here's Christie, tightly guarded. Oh, he cannot hit. Houston leading by 4. Miller fires. And he can't stop the run as that misses.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Takes a 3. Money from 3. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Watson, he's checked in for Miller. And Doug Christie has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Outside Watson. Here's Pressey, defended by Christie. They set a pick, 5 to shoot.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Now here's Maxey. Defense is right there. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, he can't get the layup. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. The Kings call timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. It's money from deep.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
West. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
The Kings call timeout. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Right side, Maxey. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. That's a big-time shot by a big-time player. Now, they asked him for a 3, and he delivered.
Yes, he did. A clutch shot, and really what I like, guys, there was no hesitation. He shot it freely and with confidence. As a result, we're headed to overtime.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Maxey out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Christie in at the 3 spot. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Houston. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel.
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work, and that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work in helping these guys be ready to perform.
And he nails it!
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
And Maxi's got the ball here for the Kings. It's a one-point game. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. Oh, what a move! That's off. Well, Houston's shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Watson with it. He's against Bryant. Oh, it misses! Well, the Kings shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor.
Using the glass to lay it in. So it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
Oh, the shot is off. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. There's the steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Releases from 15. Oh, it's off. Oh! Here's Stojakovic. They set the pick. And he slams it down.
On the rack attack, Stojakovic shows that he's more than just a shooter.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And Bryant, here we go. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Well, we know Kobe loves the high-stakes pressure moments, and he's unshakable when that's the case. Going to work, doing what he does.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From 13 feet. That misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws right there now gives them a little bit of breathing room.
Timeout called. Houston. 17 seconds left in the OT period. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot.
Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
It's Christie with a drive. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, you knew coming into this game it was a big-time matchup. How locked in was this team tonight?
We came out tonight. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We played hard. We played together, and that's why we got the win. And I'm really proud of my teammates.
Well, the attention to detail was certainly there from the whole roster, and it led to this win tonight. Congratulations, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
See